Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, Trae Young has confidence shooting from just about anywhere. He calls it off the bus range, explaining whenever you step off the bus, you can shoot it. That's my range. I practice it. Everywhere I shoot. I've worked on it before. Guys?
Well, and it's tough for defenses to stop, Allie. Thanks for that. And these teams both look to push the tempo in transition. Brent, what's the most underrated component of success with that style of play?
You got to have rebounders, BA, guys who are willing to go in there. And if those guys who are gathering anything coming off the rim have the ability to bust out with the dribble, man, that gets your pace going.
So here's the Clippers starting group. George and Leonard at the 2 and the 3. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's MP in at the 1. And for Atlanta, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Now here's MP. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington. Zubac passes to MP. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Kicks it to George. MP outside. Leonard for 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
No, stretching the floor, Kawhi Leonard out at that distance. You're just so fearful of him driving by, and he knocks one down with confidence.
Pass to Capella. Young with it. Up top, Capella. Covered by MP. Over Leonard. Capella can't get it to go.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back. A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
To halt the run, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
You just can't forget about Trae Young. Not for a second out there. We saw him there with that quick release.
Now here's MP, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Inside, 5 to shoot, and there it is for him. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
And so it's Atlanta with it. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. It's good.
And Bogdanovich doing a great job of separating from the screen.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp to the inside. Stolen by Collins. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Bogdanovich. Zubac against Hunter. Collins outside. Pass to Young. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Okongwu checks in for Clint Capella. Gallinari comes in for John Collins. Herter's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Wright subbed in for Young. Here's Batum. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Pass to Okongwu. Outside Gallinari. Shoots from 12. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Gallinari's so hard to guard from the mid-range area because of his quick first step to the hoop, but you can't play too far off him or he'll do just that, burn you with the J.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Right, the pass to Gallinari. Got a hand on it. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Hawks. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Kennard, he's checked in for Leonard. The Clippers have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. MP right side. It's Powell on the wing. Back to MP. Pass to Powell to the middle. Here's MP. And the layup is good. MP's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Right outside. Back to Johnson. Fires it. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. The Clippers have got 7 of 8 in the basket. Kennard finds Powell. Goes up on the baseline. Rebounded by Johnson.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Powell. Rejected by Okongwu. Here's Wright. Goes up again. Yep, that one goes.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Clippers ahead. They lead by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Wizards put on a show. He ended up with 37 points, and it felt like he couldn't miss, whether from the field, from the line. He was awesome. A Hall of Fame level performance the whole league is talking about now. It was a masterpiece. Guys?
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best. But you love John Collins and his ability to step back and shoot that ball. He just doesn't waste many shots.
And Young the bucket on the assist by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists in the game. To the paint. Here's MP. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Young.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
In a league where efficiency is so heavily valued, John Collins' shooting definitely makes him an asset to his team.
Well, that athleticism, BA, and the fact that he makes himself available for those kind of shots, you put that together, and it's a tough guy to match up with.
And the first one at the line is good. And a crazy stat here, Brent. For 9 consecutive seasons, the league has broken the record for three-pointers made. Man, where does it end?
I don't know. I think we're redlining on the tachometer at this point, BA. A lot of teams electing to play that space and three-point ball type of offense, but we're reaching the outer limits.
And both free throws good for MP. The Hawks trailing. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while. but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
MP against Young. Here's MP with the drive. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Young, the pass to Collins. And here's Hunter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying 3 to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. But he's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
Free throw good, Hunter.
It's easy to see why so many people have been so high on DeAndre Hunter. You look at that build and at that forward position and that kind of work ethic, sky's the limit.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
George outside. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. George has got 8 points.
A lot of points coming from Paul George from the three-point line over the past couple seasons. The D has to play out on him, and that creates the space.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Los Angeles has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. MP against Young. MP right side. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Young.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
George against Bogdanovich. Collins outside. Pass to Young. The teardrop. And he takes it up and lays it in. Young's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Back to MP. Yep, that one's good. MP's got 14.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And so it's Los Angeles leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And for the Hawks, they're shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. Down low. Tips it up.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
The Clippers in the lead.
You got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there.
Yeah, I didn't think there was a pass available there for Paul George, but he spots that small crease, he fires the ball through it, and he gets it to his open man.
Shot from 12. Young can't hit. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Yeah, there's something wrong with him right now. Have to use that timeout and get him some medical attention.
He's checked in for the Hawks. Herter comes in for Bogdanovich. Batum is checked in for the Clippers. Mann comes in for George. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Young finds Hunter. Outside Johnson. Pass to Young. Driving to the basket. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
On the wing man. Back to MP. On the wing man. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Misses the layup.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
And there's the rejection. And they get it back. All by himself. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Capella. From 9 feet. Good. Capella's got 6.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
And MP throws it down.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Young, the pass to Johnson. Back to Young. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Capella with the jam.
And when the time is right, Capella can get up there. Great job rising up for the bucket.
Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Now here's Capella. He's covered closely. Rebound by the Clippers. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trey did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding me.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Young way outside. Well, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's MP. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Hunter against Leonard. Now here's Hunter. Tight defense on him. Left side Young. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Trae Young looking like one of those young players who on a nightly basis gives you something you haven't seen before.
Shoots from the elbow. Herder gets the bucket. Herder's gotten his first basket of the night.
That'll definitely steal away some momentum, stripping them of the ball and then grabbing the bucket.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? The Clippers on top, up by 8. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
You gotta make the right play like you've been doing all night, all right? If they're gonna try to help and tag, you gotta make the right play, finish, or make the right pass, all right?
Well, you gotta like what Ty Lue is saying, telling his guys to take what they see.
Yeah, just keep it simple. Don't rush anything. Very solid advice.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so in the game for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac's out there with Paul George. Then it's MP. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Powell in a shooting guard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Los Angeles has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Just 2 to shoot. A deep 3 from MP. Again, MP missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate. Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
The Clippers in the lead. Pass to George. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Now here's Wright. Collins outside. George against Gallinari. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. To the paint. Here's the Kongwu, and down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Wright against MP. Wright, pass to Bogdanovich. Doesn't go that time, and the Clippers will come the other way. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's MP. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Wright. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Collins, the open look. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Clippers shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. Here's Hartenstein. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. MP against Wright. To the middle. Here's Collins. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. MP with it. Now Wright defending. It's Powell on the wing. The three. Collins with the rebound. Atlanta, his shooting has been excellent so far. Around 56%. Back to Wright. Inside. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Okongwu. That shot off. And Los Angeles the other way now. To the inside. Here's MP. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. MP's got 16 points here in the second half.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 12. 1:41 left to play in the fourth quarter. Now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Here's Young. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. George passes to MP. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. MP's got 8 points in the quarter.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. That one's good from the corner.
Well, the footwork for Hunter there was really solid, able to catch and shoot.
MP against Young. Leonard on the wing. Shot is up. George, no good. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Clippers.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And another victory added to their resume. This will be their 53rd win of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Just 5 on the clock. With the floater. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Count it. Good. And the Clippers lead by 14.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.